After seeing Canelo Alvarez dominate Jermell Charlo, Terence Crawford has called Canelo out to fight next. Crawford has been wanting to fight Canelo for quite some time now, and Bob Arum doesn't think that he could hold his own. Bob stated, "I think Canelo wipes the floor with him. I love Crawford. I told you with Crawford and Spence that Crawford would beat the hell out of him, but Canelo is a different proposition. It's an interesting fight, but I think there's only one winner. Canelo is used to fighting at a particular level, and I don't think Terence can hurt Canelo, but Canelo can hurt Terence." Eddie Hearn mentioned that they are both some of his favorite fighters, but he still favors Canelo in the end. Eddie stated, "If you're going to ask me about the Terence Crawford question, you're talking about two of my favorite fighters, two modern-day greats. I do think Canelo Alvarez is too big for Terence Crawford, as good as Terence Crawford is. In my opinion, you will never see Canelo come under 168 in a fight. I don't think he wants to do that. 168 is still a little bit, not tough, but it's enough. So I don't think you see Crawford come up to 168, and I think if he does, I don't think he beats Canelo. So I'm not sure whether that fight happens, but if it does, two great fighters, and I'll favor Alvarez." Sean Porter really doesn't think that fans are going to get to see this fight develop.
But all that being said, we not getting no Canelo versus Terence Crawford. Here's what's bad.
Amazing.
Here's what's bad. It's bad that Canelo versus Bud Crawford, I think, makes more money than Canelo versus Benavidez.
Of course.
I think.
Of course.
Don't make sense. I think you're gonna have to do some strategic promoting to get Benavidez and Canelo to make, the kind of money I think it instantly makes with Bud Crawford.
Roy Jones Jr. thinks that Canelo is too big for Crawford, and he actually wants to see Crawford fight Jermell Charlo first. Roy stated, "I think he's a little big for Crawford. I'm not sure about that. Crawford does have punching power and is sharp, but I think Canelo showed tonight that he's pretty big. I'd rather see Charlo fight Crawford first and see how that goes. If he does good against Charlo with the weight, then let's see him come up and fight Canelo, yes, but not right now. I want to see Crawford come up the weight classes and show he can be dominant at 154. Steven Espinosa definitely thinks that the fight is a possibility, and he stated, "There was a lot of chatter around it initially. Terence said, 'Hey, a catch weight.' Canelo said, 'No, I'm not going to. He's too small. Why would I go down?' But then they both cleared it up, and I think it's because of the magnitude of the opportunity. Clearly, fans are interested. I think it's a huge financial opportunity for them, so I think if the fans want it, if the fight makes sense, then I think it's very doable. It's really up to Canelo where he wants to go after this." Joe Rogan thinks the idea of Terence Crawford going up to 168 to fight Canelo is crazy.
Yeah,
You want to go up to 68. So who would you fight at 68? Canelo?
if he win or
Wow.
Charlo, the winner.
Wow. That would be crazy.
I want to be 3-time undisputed.
To jump up like that, 21 pounds?
Yes.
What do you walk around at?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh,
don't
you don't
know.
want to tell anybody.
I don't know.
Abel Sanchez appreciates Terence's skills, but he doesn't think that he should move up that much in weight. Abel stated, "Crawford looked like $1 million against Errol, but that can't happen. It shouldn't happen. If it's a money grab, that's okay, but as far as moving up 3 weight divisions, that shouldn't happen. I don't think it would be competitive. It would be a fight that would be dominated by Canelo." Shakur Stevenson would definitely love to see Crawford get the chance to take on Canelo. Shakur stated, "I would like to see Bud Crawford against the winner of Canelo and Charlo. I think that would make more sense just because they have the accolades, and everything matches up perfectly fine with them. Canelo is 5 feet 8 inches. Honestly, I've been saying that for years. Ever since the Sean Porter fight, I've been saying that Bud would beat Canelo. That's just my opinion." Canelo wasn't too sure about facing someone with Crawford's record, and he even mentioned that he only had one substantial win on his record. Canelo stated, "Crawford is a great fighter. You never know in boxing. We'll see in the future. Right now, I'm 100% focused on Jermell Charlo, but we'll see in the future. If it makes sense, why not? Like I always said, I respect Crawford. He's a very talented fighter, but he just won one big fight. If you see his record, he's just beaten one good fighter. Other than that, I don't think he's beaten other great fighters." Crawford didn't take that comment kindly though, and he stated, Here we go with the I haven't fought nobody but Spence talk. LOL, y'all so delusional, it's crazy. Antonio Tarver definitely thinks that a fight between Canelo and Crawford will be more competitive than the fight between Canelo and Jermell Charlo was. Antonio stated, I think it's going to be a much better fight, and it's going to be more competitive. And I think that outcome is up for grabs. It depends on if Canelo's size has the same effect that it affected Charlo, that it would affect Bud that way. But I think Bud is a different animal, a different beast. So I'll be interested in seeing pound for pound versus pound for pound. I definitely would. David Benavidez, that's a good fight. But again, we're talking about Terence Crawford. It's different. It's a different person. It's a guy that is 2 times undisputed. Amir Khan has fought both men and he doesn't think that anyone is going to beat Canelo. Amir stated, I don't think anyone is beating Canelo. There are rumors I'm hearing about Crawford moving up to 168 to fight Canelo. I like both guys, and I just think Crawford should not give that much weight away. I've done it myself when I was at the peak of my career, had a great win against Evan Alexander, then went and fought Canelo. You can't do it. Oscar De La Hoya definitely thinks that Crawford has the upper hand, and he believes Canelo is too heavy-footed. Oscar stated, Terence Crawford will beat Canelo anytime. I've said before that the big, talented man will always beat the small, talented fighter. But Terence Crawford is not small. Terence Crawford is a big guy. He can walk around at about 168 if he wants to. If this fight is made at 164, Terence Crawford all day. Based on skill set alone, Terence Crawford is a master and he will make Canelo look like a child. That's just my boxing experience. Do I want Canelo to win? Yes. But from an expert fighter's view, Crawford will beat him in a masterclass any day. When asked if he was looking to fight Terence Crawford next, Canelo pointed out that he's just not in the plan.
Terence Crawford, his name keeps coming up, and I know he's a lot smaller than you. Is that a fight that you would ever consider under any circumstance?
You know, I always say if the fight make sense, why not? But he is not in the plan.
He's not in the plan. Okay. Is there a specific reason for it? Is it because of his size, or it won't do anything for you in terms of pushing you toward your goals?
You know, like I say, if it makes sense, maybe. I don't know right now. I just gonna enjoy this fight, and please let me enjoy this fight, and then you gonna know what is next for sure.
Canelo respects Crawford though, and after Terence beat Errol Spence, he stated, I like Spence, but Crawford is too good for Spence, and that's why I chose him to win. Canelo has pointed out that the first thing he's thinking about right now is his family, and he plans to enjoy time with them first. Canelo stated, I love you guys. I love my family, my friends who come to support me. Thank you so much. I'm a strong fighter all the time. This Canelo, nobody can beat this Canelo. He's a great fighter. He knows how to move in the ring. We worked on going to the body for 3 months without my family, without everything, but I still love boxing. I love boxing so much. Boxing is my family. Boxing makes me the person I am today. Terence just wants to be a 3-time undisputed champion, and that means taking on Canelo now. Terence stated, from 148 pounds to 168 pounds and a win and become undisputed, wow. Yeah, I'd fight Canelo if he wins, or Charlo, the winner. I want to be a 3-time undisputed champion. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.